Hello and welcome back to another episode of Minecraft Monday. My name is Wizzy here, you can also call me Wizzy, and today we are continuing with the Minecraft Survival 2 series. Now in the last episode, we left off on a literal cliffhanger as we had found a village that or type of village that we were looking for to try and get potatoes. And also, we found a broken nether portal. So, isn't that right there, goat? Yeah. Okay, so let's work our way down. And let's go to the broken nether portal first. Oh, and I did ask a few episodes ago whether you guys think I should do the mining at the end of the videos, or as like a last part of the videos, whatever. And you guys seem to like that idea, so I think that's what we're gonna do if we're able to at times, because at times, like the last few episodes, I really haven't had the chance to. So now we're out of the snow, I can put my iron boots back on. I need to get rid of some stuff. There's a few things in my inventory I don't need. There will be a chest up here, so I can throw any items I don't need into the chest. What's my, yeah, I don't need that high. I had it up high like that for when I was doing the thumbnail for the last episode, and I apparently forgot to bring it back down. So yeah, that seems a little bit better. Okay, let's run on over here. So yeah, all the videos I had recorded, well, if some of you may know, if you've been watching some of my other videos, that I was going to be going to Florida, and guess what, there's no obsidian here. That's fine, I guess I'll just have to make a, my diamond pickaxe, and then, got fortune 2 on there. I mean, I don't know what it's gonna do for me, but I don't think I can take that off of that item. So really nothing useful in there. Let's dump a few things in here. I mean, only one piece of wood there. Not really. You could make some sticks. Yeah, I'll just toss that. I don't really need it. Snowballs, don't really need that. Trying to think what else I don't really need. I mean, cobblestone I do have quite a bit, but string. You know, the birch planks I don't really need either. I can always make more of that. Wheat I can get more of. I would say that's good for now. That was kind of a bummer that there was no obsidian in the chest there, but that's fine. Like I said, I'll just end up having to make which I should have done in the first place, but I did want to try and find, like I said, potatoes as well. And I know this is a plains village, which I'm not entirely sure it is at this point. Then we may or may not find potatoes here. And that's what I was trying to find on this journey anyways. So this village kind of seems small. Nothing in there. Hello, nothing in there. All these houses are just gonna be empty. I don't think there's anything down there. Is this a... This is a meadow. Yeah, I don't think this is gonna have any potatoes, or is it? It does. Ooh. Okay. Well, I really only need one. I just want to see if... I mean, there's one more house here, and so far, none of the houses had any chests in them. Let's check this one. This one does have a chest, and it does have potatoes. Perfect. Those I don't need. Okay. So, we got what we came for, finally. And now, the long journey back. Let's get down safely. Don't want to break our ankles or anything like that. So we are at... I mean, we traveled quite a ways, so... We're at negative 1900 and positive 2300. So basically, my method on finding my way back... I mean, I know the general direction that we need to head in. But the best way I find to head back home is to basically head towards 0, 0. And then once you get there, especially if you don't go too far away, you should be able to find your base fairly easily after that. I mean, you're going to be a lot closer anyways than like what we are right now. Don't want to fall down there. That would be no good. Okay, so once we get back, I can plant those potatoes, and then probably do a little bit of mining, and then that'll probably be the end of the episode at this point. Anyways, I feel like I was gonna be starting on a train of thought, and I feel like I didn't finish it. I tend to do that a lot. But anyways, yeah, if you guys have been watching any of my previous videos, I mentioned that I was gonna be heading to Florida. So all of the videos that I recorded prior to this was before my Florida trip. And so this is obviously my first video at this point back from my Florida trip. A couple of those videos the last couple of videos actually came out since I got back. It's just I recorded them, like I said, before I left. So we're gonna go in here. I'm gonna take my boat and we're gonna go for a boat ride. So yeah, oh, that's not what I wanted to do. So yeah, anyways, no, the trip was good. Coming back, on the other hand, once we got to about almost to Long Island on the flight, we ran into some very severe turbulence. Luckily everyone was safe though. No one really got hurt that I know of. But yeah, it was definitely an experience I don't really want to experience again. That's for sure. I guess our boat trip is done at this point. So we'll cut through here. But yeah, no, it was about to, and there's a zombie here. That's fine. Okay, so what was I saying? Something about the trip and the flight, maybe, I can't remember, but basically a turbulence, something I don't want to experience again, because that was very intense. But yeah, it was just basically just as we were getting to Long Island, middle part of Long Island. And we end up descending almost 10,000 feet to get out of the turbulence. And I think the worst part was actually when we were descending through. But yeah, like I said, I don't think anybody got hurt from it, but my mom... I was traveling with my mom and my aunt, and my mom overheard one of the stewardess say that out of the last 6 years that she's been doing this, she hadn't experienced turbulence like that. This is submerged nether portal? Kind of looks like it. Yeah. Let me check this chest really quick since we're right here. Yeah, no, the chest should still be there, right? Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so let me dive under here. Aha! Golden leggings, golden carrot. Grab that and the golden apple. There we go. Okay. Well, guess what I don't have to do now? We can now make an enchantment table. Okay, so we are at negative 10,000. And positive, or 10, not 10,000, 1,000. And positive 1,300. So I got a little ways to go still, but yeah. This song I do kind of like, especially part coming up here. This part's kind of cool. All these songs I do play are from the YouTube library. I just have them downloaded to my computer to make it easier. Because I basically use these for my GeoGuessr videos that I did. So it's still... So it must have started when it was like morning, basically. Fill up the rest of the hunger bar here. There we go. Okay, we're making quite a bit of progress. The one thing that is, the only reason why I do like doing the, going over the oceans is when I'm returning. It makes it a little bit quicker to get back. I'm not having to constantly climb over mountains and hills and have to stop every so often for food. Although I know, like, last episode I had a horse and I ended up kind of having to leave him behind, which kind of sucked, but we can get another horse at some point. It's just, sometimes the train is terrible to try and, especially where we were trying to go and everything, and a lot of water. It's kind of tough to take a horse, obviously, over water, and so... Okay, let's see, can I go around this? We're actually almost, I think, getting closer to where our house would be, so we're just gonna go this way now. I'm thinking we're not too far from our house. Actually, would we be over there? No, I don't think so. Although it could have been. You know what? I'm gonna go back over there because I know there was a jungle biome kind of off to the side of where we we're kind of in this almost, what is it? Not taiga, but savanna. So I'm thinking our base, yeah, our base is right over here. Okay. Well, that works. Because I got thinking, you know what? This does look somewhat familiar. And we have returned. Just pull up into here. There we go. Okay, so we still have a wandering trader here. So let me throw some of the stuff in these chests first. Okay, gold. I'll have to smelt this. In fact, let me move the bones into a different chest. Have to move something else into another chest. I'll move the string into another chest as well. Okay, so let's see. Anything I can throw from here into here? I don't think so. Oh, the obsidian. But we will need that here in a moment to make the enchantment table. Okay, I can throw that in there. The TNT I can throw in there. Okay, I think that's it for that one. Throw those in there. Is there anything else from our inventory we can throw in here? I don't think so. No. Okay, and then everything else will go into here. In fact, I can take these planks out. Might as well take the sticks out too. Books. Enchantment book. Reorganize this a little bit. Throw the boat in there. I don't need that. There, okay, that looks good. And then that is done smelting. Okay, throw that in there. Let's... So I'm actually gonna clear out the entire farm. I know it's kind of like a waste doing this, but whatever. Okay, so this is going to be strictly a potato farm now. It'll take a little bit to fill that up. I mean, I could have 1/2 potato, 1/2 wheat, but... Okay, there we go. In fact, let's take the wheat. Are these guys able to breed now? Let's see. Come over here. You, yes, you, and then you. There we go. Eat all the cows we can get right now. They're a hot commodity. Okay, so I think what I'm gonna do... I really could use Silk Touch. That's fine, because what I want to do is I want to kind of put, maybe even in this corner, and probably more so this corner, I want to put the enchantment area in. Do I have any? Okay, I have bricks here. So I hate to do this, but actually, it would be just, yeah, it'll just be easier doing that. That way I don't have to waste durability on my pickaxe. That was kind of silly the way it did that. Whatever. Okay, so, and then I am going to do like this. In fact, I'm gonna do that. 3. Kind of like do this as well. Actually, I could leave that one like that. And then I'm gonna do this. You know, I'm gonna put a wall here as well. I'm gonna need some more stone brick. So let's do cobblestone. I put in here. I have cobblestone on me. So 1, 8. Do that. Now there's a reason I'm doing it this way. No, I don't really need to have that there like that. Okay, that's better. That was kind of silly. Oh, actually, I didn't even smelt it. Okay, that works. Throw that back in there, the wheat back in there. Actually, this... You know, I'll just throw one of these in here. There we go. Okay, so... And then the books will go kind of along these walls here. And then the book was in this chest. Book, obsidian, and then 2 diamonds. There we go. And this will go right in the middle right there. Okay. Now I can enchant right now, but it won't be like the best enchantments at the moment. I can start making some bookshelves though. Let's do that. I know the way the book enchantment table is now, I don't need as many bookshelves as you used to, but I still like to do it the way I used to do it anyway, so it's just what I'm used to, I guess. So we're gonna do this like that. I mean, I could just leave it like that and put a torch there instead of having to put these up here like this. Probably a little bit easier and nicer like that, but just put a torch there and a torch there. Okay, so now we'll have a little bit better enchantments. Cost a little bit more too, but okay, so let's do it. Yeah, I do have lapis in here. I should probably make a chest and put lapis just over here. Lapis and maybe books. But I'll just leave it all over here for now. You know what I am gonna do? I do have bone meal here. I'll take the rest of this bone meal and bone meal the potatoes. Expand this a little bit more. Okay. And one more. There we go. Okay. Sugarcane, I'm not going to worry about at the moment. Actually, what I can do is I can make more books. So we're at 25 minutes in the video right now. What sugar cane do I have? I was gonna say, I thought I had a lot more than that. Okay, yep. That should be more than enough paper. I got just, what, 3 leather? Do I have more than that? I thought I had more than that. I don't see any more. Yeah, I guess it was just the 3 leather. That's fine. Make 3 more books, which can make 1 more bookshelf. Poisonous potatoes. I don't know what the purpose of those are. It seems like it's quite pointless. There we go. Okay, so, in fact, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna... Is there a cactus nearby? We're just gonna delete this potato. I mean, seriously, I'm pretty sure you can't plant it. No. Like, what's the point of it? I mean, yeah, I suppose if you're low on health and you don't have any other food, but then you get poisoned and it just, I don't know, it just doesn't make any sense to me. But, whatever. So, I think at this point we're gonna go down to the mine. And so do we want to mine for iron? Probably want to mine for iron. So hold on, let me bring up my wiki page, Minecraft wiki page. I keep forgetting the whole... I should just save the chart or whatever graph that shows all the ores to my computer and just open that before starting the stream, but okay. This one I need to look at. In fact, you know what? I am going to save the image. That way I have it. And I will actually show you guys the what I use to view to help me figure out where I need to mine or whatever. So this is the chart here that I look at. So basically, the wider the section here, the more ores there are gonna be typically. So like down here, this is diamonds. You got like larger ore veins, copper veins, iron, redstone, gold, coal. So, and I should label which levels each of my mine shafts are. So this is what the distribution used to be, and this is what it is now. So, yeah, that's the that's what I use. So basically, I think, let's see, let me bring up the Y value. Going down, so the coal is about 15. So it's not that one, that's, or not coal, that would be the coal back there. This is the iron level. Okay, so, really didn't do much here, did I? I kind of started it, but I never really did more with it, so I'm gonna go here. It's funny that you find coal more so in the upper elevations than you do the lower elevations. Or not coal, iron. I don't know why I keep saying coal. Actually, that's right. Do it like on this side. I don't need this open now. Let me go back to OBS. So we're gonna mine a little bit. We're at 30 minutes right now. So, 2, 3, 4. We're gonna mine a few of these and then I think call it good. So yeah, going back on my Florida trip, everything was good. We went to, so we flew down. So this is, I came back. So today is Tuesday. So we flew back on Friday night and drove home and got home about 3:30 Saturday morning. Because it's about even with the stops, it was about 3 or 4 hours to get from Boston Logan to home. And it was it was both ways. It was non-stop flying from Orlando to Boston. I know I've mentioned that in some of the other videos. 2, 4, 5. I'm gonna go about 10 deep torch-wise down each of these. So yeah, it was like non-stop both ways, Orlando to Boston or Boston to Orlando. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's what, 7. So our flight was scheduled to leave Orlando on Friday at 7:40. We didn't. There's some iron. Okay, so we didn't actually leave, or it was delayed to about 8:06, I want to say it was. So this is 8. Let me do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yeah, 8. So yeah, it was like 8:06 when we were when it was delayed to leave Orlando. And we got into Boston. So we got into Boston, I think, just a little after 10. Or no, it was 8. No, that would be 11. Because it's like 3 hours, 10 minutes or so flying back. So it was a little after 10, or 11 when we got back. 9. Okay, and 10. So we got back, we got our luggage. In fact, it was actually like perfect timing on that because we got down to the baggage carousel and the carousel was actually stopped and all the baggages, like everyone else had already grabbed theirs and ours was already still on the carousel, so we were able to just go over and grab it and head out. So we get back to the car, we left the parking garage about 1:45 and yeah, made a couple stops. We stopped at Dunkin' on the way out because I wanted to get Dunkin'. Like, it was the only Dunkin' that was open at that time because there's like one on Route 1 and I don't remember the name of the town. It's basically Route 1 that you take to get from 95 to Boston, because 95 doesn't go right into Boston. So if you're coming from the north, the best way to get into Boston is by getting off 95 onto US Route 1 and then 1, 2, 3, 4, and then basically take that in. And usually what we'll do is, in the town's called Revere, we get off of Route 1 there, get onto Massachusetts State Route 1A, and get into, like, actually more into Revere at that point. And we'll park at the end of the blue line on the MBTA in Boston, which is the Wonderland station. They have a parking garage there. I don't know why I didn't bring my iron with me. That was kind of silly. Anyways, we'll smelt this really quick while we're waiting here. I can kind of like just chat, I guess. So yeah, anyways, so what I can do while we're waiting for this is I can bring up Google Maps, show you guys the area I'm talking about. Okay, so main monitor full. Okay, so we're here up in the Bangor area. And so 95, basically, once it comes down here, it goes out and around Boston. So basically, you get off 95 up here and take Route 1 down. And Route 1 will actually come right into Interstate 93 here and go in through the Big Dig and through Boston. But what we do usually is we'll get off Route 1 here. This part's not actually, this is State Route 60, but it becomes State Route 1A down this way. At this interchange here, intersection, we'll usually go off this way, park at the Wonderland station, which is the end of the blue line. They have a nice big parking garage right here. In fact, if we go into Street View, so yeah, this is the parking garage, and the rates are actually really good. Although, unfortunately, we wanted to park here when we flew down to Florida, but the problem is it has a maximum stay of 5 days. We were going to be gone 6 days, so we couldn't stay here, which was unfortunate. Would have saved us a whole lot of money. But for one single day, and basically it's the times that you choose to, you pay on your phone through an app, and so basically you pay on the app, and it will ask you how many days you're staying there. You can't do it by hour, it's just by day. And so usually when we're going in, we'll just park there for the day and then come back out. And, or if we are staying a few nights, we'll park there, whatever, and then take the subway in. So for a single day, it's $7, which really isn't bad. And then, like, if we go in at, like, let's say we get there about 1, it's good until midnight for that day. So you could park there at, like, I don't know, like 6 in the morning and pay $7 and be good for the entire day. So 1, 2, 3, 4, this is 5. This is going to be a little bit of a longer video, but that's fine. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's take a look at the situation here. Yeah, I think I'm going to end the tunnel here. I don't really want to deal with that, so yeah, anyways. And then, of course, whatever fare you'd have to pay for the subway, which isn't much either, so overall, that's the best way to go into town. Then that way you don't have to worry about parking in the city, which there's generally not a ton of. I mean, Boston's, I mean, they got plenty of public transportation anyways. You got, and it's a very walking-friendly city. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we'll do this. So like 1, 2, 3. So we'll go here. We'll actually move that back to there. And we got another cave here, but this one's a nice short one, so we can build some walls here. Separate ourselves from any mobs that may be lurking around. But anyways, we end up parking at the airport $226 later. Unfortunately, we had really not many other options, which kind of sucked, but it is what it is, I suppose. But yeah, anyways, so... Flying out, we were a little delayed because they actually had problems with the jetway, attaching that to the plane, I guess, that came in, so that was kind of a funny delay, but... 2, 3, 4... Actually, I can take the extra torch out here. But anyways, so we flew down on Monday. Was it? No, we flew down Sunday. So we were down there, the 4 full days we were down there was Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. So we flew down Sunday. It was an earlier flight, so we got, well, I mean, it wasn't wicked early. We were scheduled to leave Boston at 4:54. And get down there around 8 or so, almost 8, 9. Actually, more so 9. But we were delayed getting down there. And in fact, on the way down, our pilot came over the radio, or the PA rather, and said that at this time, it was an hour before he came over the radio, or the PA, he said that they had closed the airport in Orlando due to thunderstorms. And I guess it was pretty bad too. So he told us that there was 47 planes ahead of us that were told to be put in a holding pattern. Luckily, that didn't really delay us any, because by the time he made the announcement, the airport was actually reopened. And so they were getting all those planes in at that point. But... So, I mean, it might have delayed us just a little bit. I don't think it really did, but we were late getting in anyways. We didn't get in until probably like 9 something, and we went to our resort that we were staying at. We were gonna go to Outback for dinner, but most of them closed at 9, and there was just one of them that was gonna be closing later, but that was at 10. And we definitely wouldn't have made it, so we ended up going to this place called Smoky Bones, which I tell you what, that place was great. I had a steak there. Oh, that was so good. Our waiter, his name was Javal. He was fantastic. I feel like I messed up somewhere in here, but whatever. So we're at 9. So this will be 10. Nothing going in here for... I probably could... I think I need to put these a little bit... make these a little bit closer. I think this is just too much of a gap here. But whatever. I'll do it more so over on this side. So we'll do this. So yeah, anyways, and then that was once we landed. 2, 3, 4, 5. The next day we had lunch or breakfast, actually more of a brunch at the Waffle House, and that was pretty good. I mean, it wasn't too bad. It was okay. And then I don't remember what we did that day. I know later on we drove down to, or more so over to St. Petersburg, just southwest of Tampa, because we had tickets to go see the Toronto Blue Jays play Tampa. And that was a fun game. We had our seats. In fact, I could probably pull up... I know, this is like a lot of just kind of rambling stuff, I guess, at this point. But I got pictures on here for this, so let me bring this up really quick. May 2023 Florida trip. So our seats were actually really good. Oh, and by the way, on the plane, it was kind of funny because we actually had TVs on the plane. So, yeah, I had the NASCAR race on. This was the All-Star Open race here. I know we're going all over the place, not kind of getting away from Minecraft for a bit, but please bear with me. So yeah, this was on the plane going down. I mean, this was nice. The plane coming back was older, and the TVs didn't exactly work for on some of them, and they were kind of smaller, but these ones were nice. So yeah, that was on the flight down, and at the ballpark. These were our seats, so, I mean, I feel like you can't really get, I mean, yeah, you could get other seats that might be a little bit better, but these ones were not bad. I mean, yeah, we had this net in front of us, but it was kind of good. That way, we don't have fly balls coming right at us. We're kind of protected in a way. Although I know there was one ball that kind of landed, like, over here. It actually went like straight up and then straight down over the netting, like first, second row over here, and then bounced kind of a few rows back. But yeah, and I mean, these were cushioned seats. They weren't like leather cushioned, which I thought they were going to be. They're more cloth cushioned. But yeah, anyways. Oh, one thing I do want to mention is, I know I'm going all over the place. Like I said, please bear with me. Before we flew back on Friday, we stopped at a McDonald's, which I found out was actually the world's largest McDonald's. And the menu, they had, of course, the normal items over here. And, of course, the shakes and all that wasn't working. Although strawberry sundae you could get, which is kind of funny. Although they did have other ice cream options, like actually more regular ice cream options. They also had pizzas, pastas, and this cheesecake. And this was actually really good too. So, but yeah, that McDonald's, they had it was 2 floors. They had a play place on the 2nd floor. And yeah, this is definitely going to be a longer video, but that's fine. Hopefully you are all enjoying this so far. Story time with Wizzy0. But anyways, 2, 3, 4, so that's 5. So anyways, at the game, it was fun. There was like 4 home runs total throughout the game. And I'm not going to deal with this either, so we're going to kind of stop it there. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we got some iron, but not a ton. Really not much going on as far as ores in this level. So I think when we go further down this way, I'm going to realign it a little bit more. Kind of go like this. I should have just done that to begin with. Be easier with the 3 instead of the 4. Because usually it's going to be like a 4x4 area for the ores, generally. So if I do a 4x4 and they're like in here, I'm not going to see it. So that's why I should have done the 3x3, but I didn't think about it. But yeah, anyways, so what time is it? It is daytime, so that's good. So we can head on up. Drop our stuff off that we collected. and then finish the video. But before then, I do want to finish the story. So anyways, yeah, the game was good. After that, we came back. Went back to the resort. Then the next day, we kind of relaxed a little bit. We went to... Did we go to Disney Springs? No, I don't think we went to Disney Springs that day. Let's get these potatoes, but... Yeah, we kind of didn't do a whole lot. We did go mini golfing, which was fun. We had dinner that night at... Where did we have dinner that night? Oh, that was the night we went to Outback. Okay, yeah. So we did end up going to Outback. We went that night. It was over kind of in this area called International Drive. And, so right next to where we were was like, they have like this massive Ferris wheel and other rides and stuff like that. Like a giant chair swing, whatever. So yeah, that was kind of good. So we kind of relaxed that day. Then that was Tuesday. So then Wednesday, we went to Animal Kingdom. And generally, when we go to Animal Kingdom, it's raining, especially when we go on the safari ride. So like, we'll get on the safari ride not first, but we'll get on the safari ride. And before we do, it's not going to be raining. But then it does start raining while we're on the safari ride. But this time, are there any other cows that I didn't get? I felt like there was some I didn't get. Excuse me, pardon me. Okay, I think I get everyone at this point. So yeah, this time when we were at Animal Kingdom, we got there, we didn't experience any rain while we were there, which was nice. It rained later on. That was when we did decide to go over to Disney Springs, but it was raining, so we kind of went into one shop and then kind of left. But we did go back because we were actually going to a store called, or not a store, a restaurant called Planet Hollywood. And this is what it looked like inside. So you have like this giant screen here that shows, it'll play videos, it will, like music videos, and they'll have like a, Showtime thing. They have these lights that do like an animation stuff with it. And they'll play clips from like, they'll have different themes. Like it have like a, like one of them was spy or something like that, or action. And so do show clips of like different action scenes from different movies and stuff like that. And then it would have a sing-along, it would do a song, and it would show the lyrics on there. And like this time, there wasn't really many songs where people got into, but I remember the last time we were there, which was the first time, they had Sweet Caroline. And everyone got into that, and then they also had the YMCA, which everyone got into. But those were like really only two songs I know of where everyone gets into. Most of the other songs they don't. But generally it will show music videos and stuff up here, which I think like right now on this screenshot it was. But yeah, and so then we went there for dinner. We then we went back to the resort. Then the following day we went to Epcot, which has my favorite ride of any of the Disney parks, and that is Test Track. We get there, we did quite a few rides before it started raining. And then, so we kind of went around the World Showcase as it was raining. We got an umbrella, some ponchos. We didn't really finish the entire World Showcase. We were kind of getting worn out at that point. And it had been raining for a couple hours at that point too, so we're like, you know what, we'll just start heading out. And well, actually, we did have like an early dinner at Epcot. It was actually at the Canada World Showcase, They have a restaurant called like Le Cellier, and that was expensive. It was like $230 or something like that for 3 of us. So we probably won't go back there again because of how expensive it was. And I mean, it wasn't. I mean, it was good. Don't get me wrong. It just wasn't the best, I guess. But yeah. Anyways, so that was pretty much the entire trip, and yeah, so it was fun. But yeah, glad to be back now. I can record these again. So in fact, right after recording this one, I'm going to be doing the Flight Sim Friday for the video that will have come up the Friday before this came out. So that will already... I'm kind of doing a reverse order on these. So I'm doing video you guys would have seen on Friday after this video. But anyways, yeah. So yeah, I guess that is just about going to do it for this video. I forgot to put this song on. So we're going to kind of go back towards the end of the song, because this is the song I always use for the outro. But yeah, anyways, that is just about going to do it for this video, though. So hopefully you've all enjoyed. If you did, please make sure you leave a thumbs up. And of course, as always, I will see you in the next video. Bye!